It's a great privilege to be here to accept this cheque, which will make a great difference to what we do. What we do is work with young people who've got some of the most challenging learning difficulties and disabilities that any of us can imagine. And for a lot of those children, and indeed the families, the holiday periods stretch like a desert in front of them because there's very little provision specifically for children who've got those most severe difficulties. And we provide activities in the holiday. We work all year round, but in the holidays we focus on families who've got a child with those disabilities. And one story from a project we did. Amy is a little girl, I think she's 11 or 12 now, who is at the extreme end of the cerebral palsy spectrum and is very difficult to read. Her facial expressions seem to be neutral most of the time. It's hard to tell whether she's in pain or whether she's delighted, even for her parents, to the extent one time they knew something was happening, they didn't know what, and it was a month before they discovered she'd got a broken leg. She's really hard to tell what's going on. We did a project based on the children's story Going on Bear Hunt, which is a multi-sensory delight, if anyone who knows it. And it was a 3-day project with siblings as well as disabled children. Towards the end of the 3rd day, we got to the point where we got close to where the bear was, and we'd heard it growl through the 3 days to build up attention. And this was specifically, really, the narrative of the story was specifically to engage the siblings. So we said to the group, I think we can hear the bear. Who would like to go and have a look to see if he's there? This was addressed to the siblings. Amy, who was in her mother's arms, lurched forward. And it's not something she normally does. So it's, oh, Amy, do you want to go and see if the bear's there? And she lurched forward again. And that was a reminder to us that kids with disabilities know more than we think they do. They can do more than anyone has ever seen them do. And what Bamboozle does is seek to provide an environment where they can find out what they can do, and access the world in ways they didn't know were possible. So this cheque is going to go directly to help the families that we work with in the holidays, and we're very grateful for it. Thank you very much.